Hello, seekers. Welcome to NOmadness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Okay, I had a little issue. Because remember I was talking about putting that lower tier on my membership? I can't figure out how. I went into memberships that add a tier. Thank you. $2.99. And then it just stayed red. And then it wouldn't let me, save and continue. It just stayed red. I went in there like 3 times. And different avenues, went down different doorways, hallways. It still stayed red. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to wait. I was a little distracted, really didn't have time to put it into what's wrong, and then you have to Google video. Google a damn video. Hello everybody. Diamond Paw, Sammy, Jamie, Shutterine, Miss Beautiful, Helen of Troy, Misty. Oh, there's Misty. Everybody. Misty, did you watch yesterday? Did you watch my live stream yesterday? Did you? Because I got questions. I got questions for you. Hi, Grimes. Reality Chica. You did. Misty. So you watched us watching Foodie stuff her face with pizza with her mouth open and then consume an entire ice cream cone. Right? You said yes. Did you go over to her? Did you go over to her video and tell her you don't want to watch her eat? Did you? I hope you did. I'm just fucking with you, Misty. Now, if you didn't know, Misty's the one that came in and told me she didn't want me to eat on camera. Big ass ice cream, size of her head, with crunching. It was kind of like Hannibal Lecter. There's about 3 scoops. Vanilla caramel. There was crunching, mushing, open mouth chewing. This close. Yeah, I thought you didn't like to, you told me not to eat on camera, and I was just eating some bagel chips. I've been told not to use my Helios on my channel. Shit makes me laugh. Did you guys see all the fuck around, find out shit going on the tubes? Anybody? Anybody? Oh my gosh. So, now you guys all kept saying to me, you ever gonna cover Naked and Laughing? Or otherwise known as NOL. I said no. No. Some people don't have boundaries. And you can sniff that shit out right away. They got nothing to lose. My issue was the seriousness of the subject with all the crunching. It seemed disrespectful. So eating and talking about a subject is disrespectful now? Oh, you ain't one of those. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? When I came on to have a snack and say hi to my people? And here you are. Here you are, still just, plugging away with the NOmadness Life. So when Foodie talks about serious subjects like, I don't know, an apology while she's shoveling poutine in her mouth. Oh, the cheese is hanging. And she's supposed to be apologizing to people. Some people do their apologies in just different ways. Serious subjects in different ways. That's not disrespectful. That's your idea. Right? Anyway, let's stop with the nonsense. Those buzzwords make me want to go downstairs right now and get a shit ton of food and tear it up. Anyway, so you guys were like, you should cover Naked and Laughing. No. And I'm like, let me go see what's up with that one. I'll go see what's up with that one. So I go in there. And I just grabbed a clip channel. Because come on now. That girl goes live for 11 hours. Right there was my first red flag. She's dating. Okay, you know how I even heard her name before? She was dating S-Jam. They were engaged. Okay. I was like, all right, ooh, that's just weird. You're engaged on the internet. Okay. Then she started dating King Cobra. Now, I've covered King Cobra before when he did some weird burritos and stuff, when he cooks with his Ozzy Osbourne kind of thing going on. He even does his hands like Ozzy Osbourne. Identical. It's a character. He's a character, if you ask me. And he's pretty good at doing his character. But, if you didn't know, he's on the spectrum, by the way. Okay? So then, she hones in on him. Because she lives with her parents. Right? Then she flew out there, and it was a shit show. Twice. Shit show. Because she is Chantal 10 times fold when it comes to dealing with emotions. 10 times fold, right? So, well, and that's the thing, Peachy. I'm like, I ain't covering her. First of all, she says the most vile shit to push people away, right? Like, has a lot of, dads and daughter kind of talk when she's mad. She way more intense than Chantal. In fact, at a level of latity, okay? Bingo. But instead of, weed, we're adding shit ton of alcohol. Right? So I went over and saw, and I said, I ain't reacting to that. First of all, she has no boundaries. She has nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. When people have no boundaries and nothing to lose, you know what? You're just going to F around and find out. If you get on her nerves, trust you're going to F around and find out. I already know those type. Listen, there is people like Chantal that actually make money off of YouTube, and they're willing to put on a show as a character or keep everybody interested by doing ridiculous stuff. And then there's people who have fallen through the cracks of YouTube and pretty much going to be on their way out of YouTube, okay? And they're not going to make any money on YouTube because YouTube would never monetize them, let alone let them be on public friendly, okay? So she does some crazy stuff. And then it goes from 0 to 100. And she plays copyrighted music on purpose. Well, anyway, so Jessica Messica has been the only one that covers her. And I was like, I don't even know how you do it. I got to be honest. I don't find her. I find it like definitely something. Whoa. I mean, she definitely needs serious help. She lives with her parents, and they want her out. But I don't know what monster they created, but she just loses her shit on her parents. She sits in the bathtub for 6 to 9 hours at a time. You know what I'm saying? Nile is taking advantage of Cobra. She's using him for clout, money, and attention. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he's the first guy that she can be crazy around. And he says he loves her. You know what I'm saying? Look at my nails. Just don't look at him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know because they live in different states. So there's no way she could really use him unless he lets her. He could just say, oh, hell no. like SJM did. No, they only have one bathroom, right? Maybe the parents have a bathroom, but she's just running the bills up. She blamed a dog for her phone getting smashed. Yes, I remember that. She was walking somewhere. I don't remember. But anyway, so then Breezen started riding her ass. And I don't understand Breezen. I never have. It's like she can cover all these people, but if anybody covers her, she strikes your channel. But she's been riding Foodie's ass for years. Now she's been riding Nal's ass, naked and laughing. And I'm going to tell you right now, she just effed around and found out. Whoa. Because the woman has no boundaries. So, just Breezing. Yeah. Breezing, I don't know what you got going in your life, but you used to be funny. Anything changed recently that's making you act like Breezy stepped into a pile of toxic waste with Nal? Right. Yeah, something's changed in Breezy. I am not one to assume, but things have gotten a little nutty lately. Wow. And then, listen, we're just doing girl world news. We're doing the catch up. And then, I don't know how you did it, yo mama. Yeah, I actually do know how you did it, but you got Dustin Daly's eyes on you. I do know how you did it, but do you think that was a smart move? I was really disappointed. Of course, there's a lot of things your mama does that's very disappointing. Yes, girl world has gay men. So if you don't like to be in an arena with gay men, why are you here? Because we do. There are gay men, right? This is your next move? Alex is shook? Are you kidding me? Are you just trying to get tossed out of the community? Because that'll do it. What you said about Alex, that'll do it. And now you got Dustin Daly checking your channel out. And it ain't going to be for clout. Trust that. We love the gays. I've been hairdresser my whole life. I prefer the gays over the annoying women. Who's Dustin Daly? A big channel. A gay man that rides with Trisha Paytas. Man. I know, I've seen some stuff you've done in the past, and I thought, you like to be controversial, but how do you take sensitive subjects like that and get away with it? Yeah, who's next? Paul B? Wow. He basically said, well, he did say, Alex isn't a real man. What's a real man? Please give us the definition, because I would love to know. My idea of a real man is a man, but I'm old. Who can do things, right? He can do things. And I tell you what, if you are ever in a situation, if your man is like, you stay right there, I got this, that's a man. So what is your definition of a man, since you're a man? And you say he's not a real man. Get out of here. You know what? God, you love to be talked about. Oof. You're like a gossiping little girl, aren't you? That ain't a man. You wouldn't even wrestle with Music Biz Marty in Chantal's honor. You buddied up with him so fast and threw her. I can't with you. Oh my God. That's all right. You know what happens when the big YouTubers get on your radar? Listen, they don't even play around with people like you. The misogynistic male who cannot accept the gay community. They're more welcome here to gossip than the straight men. For real, for real. I don't know what's going to come out of it, but we're here for it. I mean, those channels like Dustin Daily and Alex is Shook and Jeffree Star and what's the other one's name? Where he does the umbrella and does the fan. What's his name? Peterman. They've made it on YouTube. They've made it. Is this what you're doing now? You're going to bully the gay community so they know your name? Oh, and Sloan? Oh, right. I have a feeling that if they don't like your channel, they have like speed dial. Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Like you're FAFO. You're fucking around and finding out. Why would you even jeopardize your little gig you got going in the garage? Why? I'm beginning to believe you're kind of like just breezing. You don't care if you hurt people as long as people talk about you. You know what I'm saying? There you are, yo mama. Why'd you do that? What's your stand on gay men in our community? Dustin Daly basically said that he's a nobody. The best thing you could have done was got their attention in a good way. They're like top YouTubers. There's so much sound. There's so much going on out there. Disappointed. I know Alex he don't bother anyone. I don't get your whole foodie beauty is where I'm gonna, what? Well, that's the thing, Anna Gag. They have like a speed dial to YouTube. I wouldn't be pissing off the Jeffree Stars, the Dustin Dailies, and the Alex's Shooks, and because now Dustin Daly's looking at you. And if you think that's a good thing, when he basically called you whatever he said. Wow. But that's how some people want to do it. Like naked and laughing. Like you want the whole internet to hate you. Why would you want that? Oh, of course he appears when I say his name. Come on. What, you thought he was at work? Lunch break? I get everybody wants to make it on social media, but there's a right way and a wrong way. There's not a busting in people's doors like Breezen does. Right? And then she just effed around and found out because Nal's coming for her hard. And I mean so hard, it's going to hurt her. Because Nal has no boundaries. Period. The end. She just found out. There's a way to do it. You don't bust in doors. You make people like want to be a part of what you got going on. That's just too much. I never thought, I don't know. I mean, I knew you like purposely got things wrong, or, you know, you just like would say stuff, but I really didn't think. I really didn't think, you know, you've had a couple apologies out there, and we all have, but I really didn't think. Wow, you call Alex a shook not a real man. You thought that was part of your comedy act? Yeah, I mean, you defended somebody filming the backside of Amberlynn Reed, and, you know, that was cool. Good for you. You live in California. Wow, I mean, you showed us on the frickin' pontoon boat, but that's like gay acceptance capital of the world. Oh, wow. Maybe not. I don't know. If you don't like the gays, then you ain't gonna like girl world, because we love our gays, okay? For real. Was that Breezy's rear end that was shown? When? Where? How? What are you talking about? Yeah. Well, you know what they say about men that are homophobic. They really ain't. Alex is a teddy bear. See, now that's cyberbullying, when nobody has said a word about you and you just roll in, kick in their door, but you didn't with Music Biz Marty. So that, you know, what's going on? Is this what you would consider like low-hanging fruit? What if Music Biz Marty has a problem with what you said about Alex's shook? You better think. Hello, Skinny Queen. Everybody loves Alex's shook, except apparently your mama. So anyway, if you go on Busy Little Bee, go to her community post, you'll see what Dustin Daly said about Yo Mama and GP. He peed on the wrong people. Hello, everybody. We're just talking about the recent FAFOs. The recent ones. Like, just breezing, thinking that someone like naked and laughing with no boundaries and nothing to lose would be a good person. And now she just effed around and found out Naked and Laughing is about to fuck up her world. You don't mess with people like that. Yeah, you don't want Dustin looking at you. No. And then he's going to get Jeffree Star. Oh, my. You guys ever watch Jeffree Star over there in Wyoming on his farm? I love it. I love his ranch. He's probably inspired me to get a ranch, to be honest. Plus, I do watch ranch people. I do. I watch the girl with the emus. I watch the goat farmers with the mini goats. Everybody loves Dustin Daly. Go over there and tell Dustin Daly that he's not a real man. And he's making that bag. Go tell him. Do a parody of him. That ought to get his attention. He does have a badass ranch over there in Wyoming. Casper, right? I haven't watched Dustin for a while. I think since the Colleen Ballinger stuff. Oh, perhaps. You have a huge farm, Shireen? Oh my gosh. I don't even look at his views. Somebody gifted me a membership and I haven't even been over there. You don't have to like Jeffree Star. Respect the process. Respect the farm. You don't have to personally like anybody. You can just observe. Nobody in this world said, Alex said I was not a real man for being in girl world. Did you want us all to take a poll? But I can't respond, I guess. This is 2024. You don't call a gay man not a real man. You got to take the punch as a real man. So what's happening is you're looking like you can't take it. Take it. Who cares what he says? Take it. You're the man, remember? So why would you say that? He said it first. You are a foodie beauty. Stop and think. You do have to take the punches. How many people have you punched? Get out of here, yo mama. You are a foodie beauty. You poke people and then you become the victim. Boom, you found your home in Foodie Beauty's bed. Give her back rubs. Medicate her boils. Good on you. You're acting just like her. You have went at so many people, made up shit about them, and you're worried about Alex Shook saying something? Really? And I need that clip. Medicate her boils, rub her feet, get that slough her feet. Are you sure he said that, slow mama? Did you hear him say it, or did you hear it in third person as you always do? Susan, the Swedish Yarny hooker's asking you a question. Was that like one of my subscribers told me? Is that one of those? Or did you actually put it up on the screen and reacted to it? I'm asking because this ain't good. He had a right to defend himself. Well, did you watch it? Did you see it? Not that I care. Oh, yeah, when he went after Gary. When your mama went after Gary. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Gary made a couple mistakes on this platform. One of them was presenting his weakness to Nader. Huh? Who does that? Key. Do you know what I'm saying? Who does that? And Nader was like Hannibal Lecter and doubled down and tripled down until he ran him off the YouTubes. Some people are just too sensitive to be on YouTube. Right on. Just too sensitive in life. Just because someone calls you a name doesn't mean you have to crawl in the mud with them. Right. You don't have to respond to everything you hear, yo mama. Well, that means you're kind of like just breezing, right? You're giving it. And then when somebody does it to you, you know what I mean? Look at your mom. All he cares about is Skinny Reacts views. This is all this is. This is all this is. Now he's going after Skinny Queen. How's your views, Skinny? Skinny? Listen, you still have Madden community brain. You're looking at scores, plays. Like, that is so obvious that makes me laugh harder because everything you approach is at a sportscaster energy. That's what you got going on. And I kind of like that you have that energy because you did shake stuff up over here in the girl world. Now, some of it you get wrong and you do it on purpose because you're yuck, 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 and we get it. But why did you make that mistake with the gay community? Oh my. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's serious. That's all he cares about is the views. He wants to be a successful channel. So what he did was, like if you have a math brain, he came in, he saw what garlic bread was doing. He came in to tell us all what a piece of crap garlic bread is and how nobody liked him in the Madden community, which nobody in the Madden community knew he was garlic bread until shit popped off, right? And then it was like, oh, so Foodie or Yo Mama came in, and I actually was like, damn, right? He came in and he took full advantage of that whole breezing, garlic bread, weird shit, right? And I was like, damn, he's calling it out. And he was straight up like, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. And I was like, whoa. And then he just decided this was his gig too. He came in and he's like, you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do things different because I'm your mama. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Clear out the garage, woman. Right? So he goes in the garage, sets up his studio, aka green screen. Anyway, smells like gasoline. Half the time, I give him an excuse because of the gasoline fumes in there. You need to crack a window. You need a fantastic fan. You need more shit going on in that garage. In fact, you just need a he shed. When you make enough on this platform, go get a he shed. Anyway, so he comes in. He's all, here's what I'm going to do. I know, Yo Mama, I got this down to a science now. I got a deep voice. I can do it. Your voice is a little bit not as deep as mine, but I'm going to work with you here. Anyway, you know what I'm going to do? Everybody's making their money off of Chantal. I'm going to go after them. And fuck, I don't care what the past is, who these people are. I'm grabbing clips. I'm going to put it all together. I ain't reacting to one person. I'm reacting to all of them. Sweating in the garage. Now listen, I thought you had a little bit of a substance problem or the diabetes, okay? I'm glad to know you're in the garage and it gets hot as Hades in there because now I'm going to excuse all this. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hot in there. Everybody leave him alone. He needs a split unit. I am spitting facts, am I not? So he came in, but he came in with the energy of the Madden community, like a sportscaster. And it's really in his blood. Yo Mama literally needs to be a sportscaster. Now, here's what I think would be funny, Yo Mama, because the girl world, you ain't going to get your bag here. Nobody is. Not even Chantal. Right? It ain't happening anymore. We got to branch out, all of us. And everybody is. See, well, we know when a good gig is gone. The whole Nodder thing, that you missed the boat. You missed the boat. During that, everybody was making money. Okay, nobody's making money now. We got to be our own personality. Here's what I feel like you need to do with your energy. Right? Don't go after the gays. That's not even a smart move. This is cancel culture. This is, theories. We got a lot of critical theories going on in the world, which you're behind on. By the way, everybody knows. Just nobody cares. That's like if your child called you a name and you went right back at them. That's how silly that sounds. I'm not saying gays are children. I'm saying just don't. But anyway, you need to take a subject that would be absolutely hysterical to treat like a sportscaster moment. I do. Remember Saturday Night Live? And Will Ferrell? Listen, you got to really tap into your comedy, okay? Because you do good with parodies and skits and songs and shit like that. You really do. You got a talent. But going after people's not your talent. Because you're not scary. Anyway, I know you try to do it with comedy, but I'm just saying, what you need to do. Remember when Will Ferrell and what's her face would cheerlead? They never got picked as cheerleaders. So they would go and cheerlead events that don't need cheerleaders, like swimming, and they'd come up with their own cheers, fucking chess games. That's how you have to think. Because I really think you could pull it off with your energy as a sportscaster. Like, turn something that doesn't need sportscasting into sportscasting. Do you see what I'm saying? I think you got this. See, here's what I think is funny. Like, when you actually go out there on your boat and stuff, and you just act a fool, it's funny. If you went out there and you were like a sportscaster for like the slowest boats, or even just say pedal boats, canoes, right? And you did the background audio, I think it would be hysterical. I mean, because you got something there, but this girl world is not only toxic, it is a lot of hurt feelings. Do you see what I'm saying? And you just don't dip your toe in every pool. We love our gays. Stop. Your mama's the grift gang's little pet. He's our mascot. But no, not when you do stuff like that. We're not gonna, listen, that's what makes me amazing. I don't scare people. I never go real life. I wouldn't either. And I know you don't. I do know that. But a lot of them do. That's my point. And there's like, you just don't do the FAFO. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I like to see more comedy out of you. I love the skit with the little Spanish hat, and that shit's funny. I mean, you got a talent there, like Saturday Night Live. And there's a lot of people that don't get Saturday Night Live because they're too young, right? It's all about feelings. But then what happens is feelings branch out. It's not comedy anymore, and then it becomes something else. Just Breezen's finding out. But I don't even know if Just Breezen does comedy. She seems to be, like, literally miserable. Like, miserable. So I don't know what's going on with her, but we do not claim her as our own either. Breezen's lost the plot. Yes, she has. And she just messed with the wrong one. Naked and Laughing, she's got her sights on you. She gets her sights on you. She ain't taking her sights off of you. And she's going to make your life a living hell. You can scream from the rooftops. You're calling the cops. You're doing this, Breezen. She has nothing to lose, and she don't care. It's a whole different kind of something. Who's made serious threats that's not even a little funny? But you've made some serious threats that's not even a little funny. Who did? Doxing. Well, they do doxing all the time. I was doxed everywhere I went. I don't know why they think that's, fun. Like, what? We having a barbecue? How many people are coming? I gotta buy steaks? Stupid. Oh, Slow Mama. Slow Mama, you made threats to people? You're out there poking people and you made threats? To who? Who do you make threats to? That ain't cool. That means you can't take it. Who'd you make threats to? So if you got stuff out on the internet and somebody pulls it up and they turn it into whatever they want to, then you threaten them? Is he really threatening people? I've never seen your mama threaten anybody. But I want to know about it if he did. Breezy had that stroke and fell off her bike. You think she had a stroke, Tizzy? Or was she too busy looking at herself in her own phone? Beezy's miserable because she's done nothing with her sobriety. She doesn't get it. Sobriety isn't the goal. It's the foundation for all your goals. Yeah, some people are questioning whether she's sober anymore. She seems to hone in on the active drinkers, Katie, people with addiction, Foodie Beauty, now Naked and Laughing, and some woman named Bali. Like, she has surrounded herself with what you would think would be toxic if you're in sobriety. You call it California sober. What's that mean? We're having wine? Wine with dinners, not drinking. Wine in our dinner. That's why he wasn't allowed to stream for a week. Oh, I remember that. He was talking about that guy that wasn't a YouTuber though. But it's still a thing, right? When you said you would, throw that guy out a window for if what he filmed your wife's butt. My husband wouldn't do that because he's grown, first of all. And he wouldn't say that. He would just be like, do you got a problem? Do you got a problem with that? Let me know. And I'd be like, it's fine. Anybody that wants to film my flat ass, you know what I'm saying? They're taking their chances. Breezy had a stroke years ago. I think they were joking that maybe she had another. She did have a stroke? What is she, like 30? What do you mean she had a stroke? But it wasn't like, what was it, drug-induced? It's what she says. I would have believed more if she would have fell and hit her head. Listen, we already know Breezy has got herself in some doo-doo right now. I'm telling you, Naked and Laughing has her sights on you. And man, she is gonna, oh my, the woman has no boundaries. Do you love ALR? Are you mad because you didn't film her ass? Oh, you're talking to your mama. Alcohol-induced stroke. That must have been one hell of a night because I've seen so many alcoholics in my life. I mean, they don't live long, but I've never seen any of them have a stroke. I've seen them have seizures. Seizures are very common because alcohol thins the blood. So strokes are less likely than a seizure. Seizures are, when you get to full body toxicity, seizures are more likely what you're going to see and pissing yourself. A withdrawal. So if she went cold turkey, you mean? That could make, seizures, I've heard of, maybe a stroke. Yeah, if you go cold turkey, detox. Okay. Cold turkey, right? Breezen's in her 40s. Okay. I don't know. I don't watch her. I just, she's done a couple things in the past where I've laughed. Because the haircut. Come on. You know what I mean? Don't show it. Then she did the wig thing. Then people started calling her wig. Like, that shit makes me laugh. And that's why when I do my show, I do it with people who can take comedy. And your mom, I thought you were one of them. That you can take it. You should be able to take it. If you're giving it, you should be able to take it. Anyway, and do it in a kind way. Do it in a funny way where it makes people do imagery instead of just straight up, you're racist, you're this, you're that. That's a turnoff. People, and then when you're trying to take people away from their favorite creators. That is not the way to play ball on YouTube. Because eventually, people will go back to their favorite creators or they will defend their favorite creators. Like you found out with, I don't know what happened with the whole Amber Lynn Reid and the stuff, and you got, there are people watching you in the wings waiting for you to screw up. They're waiting. All of us, we all have those people. So I'm saying, take it with a different approach. Like, there's no real hate. There's no real smear campaign, slander. That is just ugly. How about just be funny? Not your idea of funny, but the world's idea of funny. Like I said, do sports casting and make it funny. You have a gift for sports casting, I think. I don't know. If I asked Garlic Bread, he'd say no, but I ain't gonna ask Garlic Bread shit because he's got, his own weirdness, the whole breezy thing. Yeah, get us an Airbnb. What? You're weird. Don't do that. Stop. I mean, it would be one thing if Breezen was just a single woman, right, with her own issues. I would have loved for them to film their little relationship. But when you're towing a kid, that was just weird. Don't be that weird guy. Single women with children. Don't be that weird guy. Oh, that's so creepy. Anyway, and don't put on the YouTubes. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I just feel like if you were just like more light about it and there are people out there that will absorb some of the stuff you're saying and take it as facts. I mean, I get that the strange giggling. And now we've just think it's part of who you are because it's every time you talk and end the sentence with a period, like you lost the comedy in it. You should only crack up once in a while, and then people will truly join you in the laughter. Anyway, I think you may or may not be able to do sportscasting. Maybe like a Jenga game, or like take yourself out there in California, raise the garage door, let it air out, and let's go out there. You got a gift for that stuff. Get on the pontoon boat. Go rent another one. Let's do some sportcasting out there on the lake. People like to get out. They just want to get out. Take people out. I promise you, your channel will go. You pretty much went after everybody you can. Now you're going after the gays. Who cares what Alex Shook said about you? He gets a pass. So is Pulpy, by the way. Don't even. Now you got Dustin looking at you. Oh, man. You're so right about your mama. That laughing is so annoying. He knows it. He knows it. We got this, okay, your mama. You got this. I think you should make more music videos on the pontoon boat. In your costumes. I think it's fucking hysterical. Stick to what works. Girl World is not the place for you. It's just, you got a talent. Why would you waste it here? Honest to God. Don't make me go out in the real world. I have another channel for that. Anyway, and I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. Got things going on. I know Alex Shook is not even in my algorithm. I have to go over to watch him in his little adorable voice. We're wasting our time. Possibly GirlTube. Then you go down just the what? Like Chantal, you're going to go down with her. I don't give a pass. You don't even give proper English. It ain't even close. Yo, mama, don't sit here and pretend like you're a scholar. I'm giving you a pass on even these sentences you're typing. You know what I'm saying? I call him Webster because he can't spell. Webster Dictionary. How am I rude, but you're not at Becca? Uh-oh, Suzanne and Becca are going at it. Don't mess with Becca. She's got a wrench. Becca, you're in the right place now and not missed. Is this what we do? Susan? So you don't really like my channel? Or is that Becca over at Yo Mama's? What is going on? Oh, that Becca. What did I say? I don't know what's going on. That's not my Rebecca, not a Becky. Okay. Yo Mama's an angle. He really is. Like an isosceles triangle. Or you mean angel. Right. We love that. That was so funny. I've never laughed so hard. Now, that was comedy. I know you got butthurt and took your store down. I'd have left it up. I'd have left that ridiculousness up. I think that's hysterical. I would have took off FFG and, who was it? Breezen? Who was the other angel? Angel. You girl tube. Been spelling angel wrong since 2006. That what I would have put underneath. Now, that would have been funny. The problem is you get your feelings hurt. You could have really took advantage of that. That was all over the internet. Isn't that what this is about? Isn't that why you bring us forward on your screen? So we can be laughed at? But you can't be laughed at? Oh my God, you're like a mixture of Chantal and Nodder. You can start striking channels. Oh my God, that's so funny. Well, we seen your mama's wife. Or it was his sister. Maybe he's living in his sister's garage. The wife's like, I'm out. You're laughing while I'm making breakfast is getting on my nerves, right? Or your mama was like singing songs in the kitchen while the wife's trying to cook. And she just kicked his ass out. So maybe that was his sister. I don't know. It could have been his wife. I don't care. That's his personal life. But she did roll up behind his chair in the garage. She had her coat on, so I think it was nighttime, right? It was cold out, right? She rolled up behind him looking for, I don't know, something out of the garage. And I don't remember who caught that. And then they played it on a loop. That's what they do on the YouTubes. Your mama's allowed in here. What do you mean, why is he even in here? He ain't allowed in here? I don't run my channel like that. We don't know. This ain't the what is it? The He-Man Woman Haters Club? Right? Or what is it? The He-Man, the She-Man Man Haters Club? No. Messica found the sweet spot for covering Nal. Yes, she did she not? But what if Nal puts her sights on Messica? What? Pumpkin said, your mama's very sensitive. He'll fire up an emergency live and cry about it. You mean that time when he went down, he was partying with his friends down there at the lake? That one? Because, somebody, you know what? He got put in somebody's sights and he had to clear that up while he was hanging with his bros, right? That one? I was like, look at you. No, I got to set this straight. You must have been freaking out. I can't even remember what that was about, but I remember giggling. I like, look at you, kind of break up your little family friend time and to explain to the internet your side of the story. That's a foodie move. That is a foodie beauty move. The vapor, talking about the overweight. I gotta go get stuff. I spent all morning trying to find my hair shears, and mine are like amethyst. All my implements. That's what we call them. We call them implements. Whatever you'd implement, you gotta rub them all down with rubbing alcohol. I got hair to do this weekend. I told you. If you don't think I go to work, I don't know you. But I don't do it anymore for corporate America. Ooh, gotta tighten those. Oh, too tight. Perfect. So when you drop them, stop. You don't want them to click together. Little looser. There it is. Right there. Don't let them click together. Amethyst. I looked for these all freaking day. I'm like, when was the last time I took my kit? And then I remembered. Because I have like 4. It's my razor. Yeah, I got lots of stuff. I have so many. I probably spent over $1,000 in thinners and shears. I've even given a couple sets away to family members. Get stuck. These ones you want to use like when you're cutting short hair. Come on, loosen up. A little more. You're a lefty? Okay. Look at my little pinky thing. Fell off these ones. Pissed me off. they screw in right there. And it fell off, and I can't cut without them, so I have to like switch them back and forth. This thing right here. So you put them when you're doing hair, you put them in your ring finger, and you rest your pinky on it. It gives you way more guidance. So these are the longer ones. These are what you use on women's hair. This would be more like kids' hair, but I can take this off, screw it onto this one. I should just get another pair, but no. So I got hair to do. I'm packing everything up. I will be gone for the weekend. I was thinking about getting back into, for summer, I was thinking about getting back into bridal party hair. You can make bank money, okay? You can make $500 in 3 hours, right? Just cutting, yes. But I do updos and all that, and it costs more if I'm going to add hair. But I have thought about starting my own business just in the summer and doing bridal party hair. And then I got to, put together. I do have pictures of all the bridal hair I've done, so I can literally put together a portfolio or just a little website, click, clack. I like to give people, pick. Before I get there, pick what you want. I don't care if the sides are different than the top and different than the bottom or the back. I don't care about that. Pick 4 different things so I can blend them into one. But do not verbally try to explain what you want. No. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, let's say you want, I just want them really nice and neat, and then I want this in a bun, right? And then just some little flowers. Cool, we're good. Or you'll be like, I want to look like I just got off an adult film set. Oh, okay, I get it. You want the afterglow or the O? You know what I mean? So you're like, girl, we got this. The more out of control, rolled around on the pillows look, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, girl, we got it, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I have spent my whole life doing that. I can do updos, which, takes some girls a bajillion hours because they have no, they haven't done them enough, or they lack the confidence of somebody liking it, they're going to get their feelings hurt. Those are the ones that, they panic and take too long. I'm just like, what are we doing? Let's go, right? If I got to add hair, I'll add hair. I don't give a shit. Let's go. So, I'm just saying. I'm thinking about doing that because I have made $2,000 in just 2 days before. And, I like to work smarter, not harder, because I'm not stupid. And that's why I was giving you advice, your mama. Take it or don't. I don't give a shit. You keep stepping in the dew. That's what happens. Because you're not thinking. You think you're having a good show, but you're going to poke the wrong person. Not everyone is like me or Foodie. You're going to have people Naked and Laughing. In fact, if you shouldn't, don't even touch that. You would trust me with an updo? Thank you, Shady. I would hope so. All you have to do is show me a picture. That's all you got to do. And it's you. I got you. Do you have only F? What's that mean? Do you have only F mean? You got to speak to me in English, people. I'm not I can't crack the Da Vinci Code. I twisted sections of hair and pinned them up. There you go. I like a mixture of stuff. I like a pulled out braid mixed in with messy, and I like all kinds of stuff. I like it to, I don't know, look like you went to a salon in Hollywood, and not you sat in your mom's kitchen chair. My mom did that to me. In fact, I think my eyebrows were back here when she was done. I've never seen anybody take a brush and just pull somebody's hair back. No, thank God back then, I've always had the receding. It runs in our family. This is literally a hairline in our family. So picture that in a pink fucking dress. Pink. She actually put white lace around my neck instead of and you couldn't be like, What have you done? This looks so stupid. I'm telling you right now, you wouldn't have been going to no prom. You're just like, thank you. Hair is just like so tight. I thought bees were going to make a nest in it, right? They were just going to start making honeycombs. I had a piece of lace around my neck like a choker. Because nobody's buying jewelry up in here. Jewelry? I'm not spending money on jewelry. I have lace. Oh, God. Oh, God, lace. I have a lot of stories. Wow, that's nice. You went to the Wilfred Academy. Nice, Veronica. I came up with fix it, then messed it up and some, and it looks good. There you go. I think it's a troll, not for sure, but they've been trying to get your attention. Well, obviously it didn't work. They still try, though. It's so cute. And I probably can't even see him at this point. They probably blocked me. I don't care. So let them troll. Oh, living their dream. One smart-ass comment at a time. It's how I live my dream. Everybody's allowed to have a dream. Hello, Granny's Den. I like the fun trolls. Me too. Have you ever experienced an addiction problem? What is an addiction? Like, really, what is an addiction? Alcohol, drugs? No, never. Nicotine? Yeah. So? What? You're saying I'm addiction shaming when people make a YouTube channel and shove their addiction in their face and call it a recovery? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, listen, I don't have that kind of sympathy. Sorry, you're in the wrong place. I have an addiction to cheese. That's a thing. It's probably foodie. She's probably sitting there eating another ice cream cone the size of her head while she has diabetes. Addiction to foodie life. You mean watching foodie's life? That's an addiction? Then wouldn't I do it like, oh my God, I had to go live again because I couldn't live without foodie. We got to talk about foodie. Wouldn't that be an addiction? But, like once a day watching a soap opera, that don't look like an addiction. Like, let's just say you had like one meal a day foodie. That wouldn't be an addiction, would it? Let's say you had one drink a day. Wouldn't be an addiction. Unicorn's addicted to shoes, right? That's breezy, not no madness. God. And then she tried to, jump on the Jessica Messica bus, right? Because Jessica Messica was the only one covering naked and laughing. That was like her gig, right? And Just Breezen's like, oh, look at how many views Jessica Messica is getting while she's live streaming. Well, Jessica Messica, right? She just found her little, but she didn't do what you did, Breezen. Oh, boy. She got her sights on you now. Denial, denial, denial. Whatever. I don't think I could handle Bridezilla with the hair thing. I give it to you since NOmadness Life. I think you have the right personality to put them in their place. I don't put anyone's in their place. I give people control over their own situation. I do that with foodie too. I use logic. You have diabetes. I did that when she was with Nader. Now, did I get pissed when she attacked the United States of America and school shooters in elementary school? Absolutely. Because F her. F her all the way. But on normal days, I was like, you know what? Nader's taking advantage of you. He's taking your money. You don't see it. Yes, you do see it. But you're lying to the internet because you think this is the kind of man you deserve. That's how I handle it. You don't like it? Then go over where somebody just drags her for filth, or go over there and lick the fupa. Don't play on the fence. You probably play on the fence with every single channel. Yeah, and you know what else about you? That's because you're too weak to make your own channel. If your personality is that strong, then fire it up and make a living. Nobody makes a living on YouTube. Nobody but Jeffree Star. But then again, he was smart. I even tried to tell Foodie when she was making 20 grand a month, like, here it is. Here it is. Get out there. Get your name on a product. I don't even care if it's food. Put your name on a product, right? Go whip up something in the kitchen and put your name on it, and then invest in it. Have a company put something out with your name on it. That's where you start being smart. Being stupid is just dumping your trauma and your addiction on everybody and your audience. What you do is you take advantage of that moment when you're actually making the money and you invest in yourself. She didn't even make merch. How difficult. This woman can work Streamlabs, but can't go make merch. I'm telling you, I've tried. You got to tell Foodie the opposite of what she should do. Go to Kuwait, Foodie. Go to Kuwait. Go on, girl. No, because then if something happens during Kuwait, like, then they're going, look at No Madness. She was telling her to go to Kuwait. And here I am trying to do reverse psychology. She's the crazy ex-girlfriend meme. She really is. That one's really funny, too, that woman's face. The crazy ex. I love it. I love it. I also like this one. This one. Hold on. Wait, I got to go on this side. I got to go over here. And it's Jesus. And it says, what are you doing? And Jesus peeking around the corner at your ass. Yeah, even Yo Mama made merch. But as soon as it became funny and went viral, he pulled it. That's the last thing. I would have kept that. Now, you can't use Michelangelo's angles, call them what you want. You can't use that stuff. You copyright, But you can go pay for AI digital art with a transparent background. It won't have a big square, okay? The background's transparent. Like, I tried to teach him a little bit because I was laughing my ass off. That shit was funny. He should have went with it. So I would have done some angels, right? And then just be like, and then you could have wrote, like, you could have done a cartoon figure AI of FFG, whatever, but you can't use the real faces. You got to do a cartoon. And you can't use the one she uses because she paid for that. That's still copyrighted. But I would have done like 2 angles, and then behind it, or in the bottom, been misspelling angel since 2006. That shit, you could have made it work. But I wouldn't have pulled it for nothing. I was talking too fast. Exactly. Smoke them if you got them, people. I have my vape, but it's downstairs. But I don't do it on YouTube anyway because I have respect. I have respect. I don't smoke my vape on camera. I don't feel I'm entitled on this channel to just... So what happens if next year they outlaw you people smoking, getting drunk, vaping, hitting the bong? Like, what if they outlaw that next year? Do you know how many videos you'll be taking down? So why don't you just have respect for... And plus, what if you got... Listen, what if I got people out here that just got off the vape, right? And they love their vape. I love my vape. It tastes like vanilla cupcakes. Right, like, you have to think. You can't just do. You're not entitled. We don't own Google. We don't. And they change the rules all the time. I'm trying to quit. It annoys me how they always smoke in movies. Well, like Chantal blowing her shisha in the face of the camera is like, fuck you. That's what that is to me. I don't care about any of you people. I'll do what I want. I don't like people like that. I like to, I don't know, have fun with people like that. But I like the ones... I have to actually respect Chantal. She don't get her feelings hurt. She may pretend once in a while, but she don't. She loves it. That's why I like to cover her. Because she's a team player. The rest of them, even Amber Lynn's a team player. But not Just Breezin'. Have you noticed Just Breezin'? She goes after anybody that has a problem with anything she does. That's like a hypocrite of epic proportions, considering she rides the fupa. And now she just got into the doo-doo with Naked and Laughing. Naked and Laughing's looking at you as a weak link, girl. And she got nothing to lose. She cussed out her mama and daddy from the bathtub. And you think she gives a fuck about you? You're going to have to actually drive where she lives. Just breezing. If you think you're going to fight her, I don't see you doing that. I see you like when you when you did the whole, I don't know, you've just changed a lot. I don't even find you funny anymore. You're just angry. Did Chantal make you angry? Or did your sobriety make you angry? I suggest you double up on the classes. Because your anger's showing and you might want to tuck that shit in. You know what they call that, don't you? Dry drunk. They call it stinking thinking. I know this because I went to Al-Anon. Because I've dealt with some very mean people. So you have to learn about it. But yeah, even if they quit drinking, they still have the same thinking. I mean, who knocks grandpa down? I mean, is that a for real thing? Are you guys all just making shit up? Breezy would fight me because I'm an old woman. So it is, okay, it's not made up. Is she really? Is she? Oh. Who was in Skinny's chat last night? Hold on, I'm scrolling down. I didn't read anything. You should do that, Knack, Penda. Well, now it's oversaturated. The digital art, now it's oversaturated. You should have got into digital art when it first became a thing and everybody needed digital art. Unless you go commercial. Like you can do commercial ads for people with AI, generated stuff. That's like the go-to now. But when digital art came out, everybody jumped on board. It became oversaturated, kind of like body soap. So I don't make it anymore. Why am I going to mess up my whole day in all my kitchen and build shelving so that soaps can cure when it's oversaturated? And you'll be lucky to make anything. I will never put myself through that again. I would rather do bridal hair every weekend. I would rather. I think she got in trouble for whooping on an older person. That's the rumor. Yeah, I heard the rumor. Yeah, advertising is where, and you got to get into AI, not just art, but like animation. That's where it's going now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always paying attention to like where you can get in before it becomes oversaturated. Like even Airbnbs. You have to have an Airbnb right in a place everybody wants to go visit. But what happened was Airbnb was kind of like, shh. Then people started going, fuck it, let's go live in a camper and rent our damn house out and make 5 times our mortgage, right? Oh, then that became oversaturated. Now, if you have an Airbnb, you got to keep dropping the price or nobody's going to stay there. And that's the truth. Unless it's an event like Super Bowl. Everybody will rent their damn house out, right? Because they know it's going to be bank money for like one weekend. But if you live in a place permanently like Nashville, Tennessee, right? On a beach, Virginia Beach, out there, South Carolina. I'm just saying that it's oversaturated now. So Allah says that Monty visitor visa. What's that mean, Monty? Monthly, gotcha, Carabella. She's going to be on, what? What do you mean monthly? All right, talk to me. Where did you hear this? Mr. A said she's going to be on a monthly visitor visa, not every 3 months? Where did he say this? Was he on Skinny's? Well, Skinny, did he join you? They changed the rules. They changed the rules. You looked it up, Christy? It looks like Quake changed it to 30 days from date of entry. Can you imagine no money for monthly trips? She ain't going back to Canada. She would be hopping over the border, but she don't want to be alone. There's no way she's going to go over to, Qatar for 30 days and hope she can come back. This is gold. Shit's about to get crazy. You have to verify. Quit spreading rumors. Verify. Somebody go verify. It may just be for certain people. She ain't married. There goes the YouTube paycheck. I can't look it up like I'm up here right now. Her body can't do it. Go look it up, girl, too. We'll wait. All right, you want me to go downstairs, don't you? I don't want to right now. I have 1,000 things to pack. Allah said it, so I don't know if I'm not an expert. Okay. I don't know how to link the page. You don't have to link any page. Just tell me you verified it. I mean, right now, the thing, people got to just sit down. Things are very uncertain right now. And that's enough she should stay in Canada. Because things might, in a minute, just amp up. I mean, I get, this, then we got to retaliate. But all you got to do is get Iraq pissed off, and their sights are going to be on Kuwait. Because Kuwait, to them, right on the border, and they got oil. I mean, come on. She cannot be this dumb. Shady B's going to go look it up. You want to see her cry over the news? Skinny Queen, did you go look at it? Did you verify it? Because, Mr. A, he likes to talk. He makes me laugh. I don't know where they changed the visa rules. That'd be a lot of work. God, I love water. It says since February 2024, it's month, not 3 now. They just changed it. So they changed it in February. February, March. That would make sense. That would make sense because she didn't have to leave there till April. You're chugging water too. All right, we're going to go look. Come on now. Let's go together. Hold on. Whoa. You want to watch me leave? Do you want to watch me leave? Oh, wait, it's not doing it. This is the dumbest mirror placement in the world. There it is. You want to watch my flat ass leave? SpongeBob square ass. Okay, hold on. We're going downstairs. I can't look at you and my feet. You remember I fell downstairs before. It's an old people thing. Old people shit. Look at you dogs are laying out like it's a damn slumber party. They really are. This one. Look at them. Like we had a slumber party last night. For real. I got laundry to do. I have a pile of it. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get you situated. Nothing like a flat ass leaving. Right. What's long ass day. Flat ass. You got a flat ass tire. Okay, hold on. Let me plug you in. Nobody complain. Alright, you're all plugged in. Oh, okay. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, hold on. So much going on. Oh, necklace. Nobody likes... You know what? Anybody want to make money in this world? Oh, you talking about Foodie's bra? Yeah. I think it was her strapless. You know, that one that she tries to pull the sisters up with? You remember those? When she wore that one and it was all... So ridiculous. Girl, just forget it. Let it go, Foodie. You just let it go. You are no Anna Nicole. Okay, hold on. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, if you want to make money in this world, create necklaces that don't have this horse shit that yanks your hair out. Come on, come up with something better. And no, there is nothing. The magnet ones suck. They still roll around. Honestly, be grown. And why can't it be in the cheaper necklace? Why has it always got to be in those, expensive ones? And even those suck. All right, hold on. All right, we're going to look this shit up. And y'all better not been gaslighting me. All right, here we go. Did Kuwait change the visitor visa length of stay? Nope. What? February 10th, tourist visas will be valid for 3 months. It says duration of stay for family visit visas has been set to 1 month, while tourist visa. See, this is the problem with y'all. This is the problem with y'all. This is the Gulf News. Gulf News. I always go to the Gulf News. So tourist visas will be valid for 3 months. A family stay, the family visit, has been set to 1 month. You drag me all the way down here because y'all don't know how to read. I'm just kidding. We don't listen to Mr. A, okay? Okay? We don't. She's not family. She's not married. She has no baby. Salah's baby. And it would be like if his uncle from Canada and all his cousins, I don't even know what they constitute family. She's not married to him. She's a tourist. Let me see if they changed anything. Hold on. Let me see if they give a definition. 1 month family visas and 3 month tourist visas announced under the new policy. Boy, that'd be one way to know she's a tourist for sure if she stayed 3 months. That means she ain't his wife. I'm under the Gulf News. I'm under Gulf News for the Gulf. Hold on. And so Dubai says the Kuwaiti Ministry of Interior has introduced their new conditions for the issuance of family, commercial, and tourist visit visas in a significant move aimed at revitalizing the commercial, economic, and tourism landscape. So they want tourists there. They don't want families there. Like if you're related to a Bedouin. This is so nuts. The updated visa conditions specify that applicants must meet certain salary thresholds. Hold on. Oh my God. 400 KD for sponsoring first-degree relatives such as parents, spouses, and children. See, now if she was a spouse, then she would be a family. If you're a visitor, that's what they call family. So is Allah saying they're married? Or is she a Canadian tourist? Okay, can we break this down? If she was married to Salah, she wouldn't have to leave every 3 months. So how does a spouse become a family visitor? It always was about how much you make, of course. They don't want some losers in their country. They don't want you filming anything in their country. They protect the Kuwaitis, not the Bedouins. Salah's a Bedouin. She's not supposed to work over there on a visitor visa either, we know. But is she a visitor or a tourist? she a family visitor or a tourist? It makes no sense. None of it does. And I'm at the point, I don't even give a fuck. I could care less. This is the most obnoxious part about this is she married or is she not? If she was married, do you think her unhealthy body would keep flying every 3 months? No. She didn't even like to go in the car that much in Canada. Yeah, she's definitely not married. Now, because she had a loophole marriage for 7 days, I don't know what she falls under. Yeah, nobody even cares, right? You don't know my visa run status. Who says that if you're a resident? You know what I mean? I love the rules that non-Kuwaitis cannot buy land. They can't even own a business. They can be under a Kuwaiti on paperwork, but they cannot own a business. They literally protect their country and their oil from like what they consider Bedouins, which are, there's Bedouins and then there's stateless, they call it, where they don't even have a birth certificate, which is frightening because they're thrown out in the desert. Whatever. Like, whatever, right? All right, guys. I don't know. I mean, it obviously says tourist visa still 3 months, family visa 1 month. So I guess we'll fuck around and find out which one she is. She'll either go there or she won't. They can't afford for her to go there and then they leave every month. They can't afford that. So I guess we'll find out the hard way. You know she's going to do everything in her power to not. It's crazy. Yeah, Foodie's nuts. She's trying to convince herself when she knows the truth that literally THC is her mood stabilizer and it works pretty well on her. If she doesn't overindulge, it works pretty well on her. She seems a lot happier. In Kuwait, no. She knows it. She's just trying to convince herself. All right, guys, I got to go. I got laundry to do. I got packing to do. I got to get a lot of stuff done in the next couple days. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe tonight if anything pops off. I like to, go live in the evening for the evening folk. Thank you so much for, watching, subscribing, thumbs up, everything. I appreciate everything. Exactly. Peace out. Love you. Bye.